Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Turfway Park here on Wednesday. It is the 7th of December 2022. Gonna look at the 7th race from Turfway, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kit 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. You might be seeing a lot of races from me here on YouTube this week. Monday I got diagnosed with COVID. I'm fine, but other than slight congestion, but I'm gonna be home again for the next week. And it's I got COVID around this time last year also. Well, almost this time last year, right after Christmas I had COVID, and last year I was fine. So hopefully it's just a 1, 2, 3, and Monday on Friday go back into the real world. But I'll be stuck in these four walls in this house today for the next 5 days by myself. It's gonna be fun. But let's look at the 7th race from Turfway. It's lounge optional claimer, purse $74,000. Race Phillies Mayors, 3-year-olds and upwards. Never won 7,500 other than main claim starter, or it's never won 2 races. Claim price 25,000. We have a field of 14 horses entered, but only 12 could go to the Tapeta main track, the distance of ground of 1,700 meters, or the distance of ground of a mile 16th on the Turfway main track, 1,700 meters, a mile 1/16th. And these Turfway races, the last week have been coming up very strong. The December meeting is always the best, I always thought, at Turfway. In the last 10 years or so, since they got rid of that September meeting, I always thought that was the better one. But now, this is some great racing. And you keep this up going into the winter, my God, it's going to be a good meeting. But I'm going to take the 3-horse Sensitivity as a top selection. I'm going to go 3-9-5-7 in the superfecta. 3-9-5-7 super. Top selection of 3-horse Sensitivity. This 3-year-old filly by Street Sense. Carlo Camari trains. Luan Machado gets the mount. The horse's most recent outing, first off, the long refresh name, 14th of October at Keeneland. Mile on the good turf course, Lance race, 109,000. And he finished 8th by 3.5 lengths that day. He was with them early on after not the best beginnings, but then he just kind of completely hit the wall. He definitely needed the race. Coming here second off the bench, not the world's toughest race, you get a good tracking position. I think he can improve, and I think he can win here today. 2 back in the Sanibel Island at Gulfstream, about a mile 16th in law on the 2nd of April. He finished 5th by 3 lengths that day. He didn't have the best beginnings, got quarter horse to the front end, and then he just got overtaken by tougher horses. It wasn't his day to win. And then the main special weight at Gulfstream, about a mile 16th on the 27th of February. He won by 1.5 lengths. On the front end all throughout, he had a very easy race. When you go 114 and 3 3/4, you basically win. He's trading well at the Thoroughbred Training Center. His workouts since the last race have been very promising. Longer trip, 5-1, I'm going to use him. I think the 9 horse is your second likeliest winner, Idiomatic, for Brad Cox and Joe Talamo. Most recently in the optional 80 at Churchill and back in May, he finished 3rd by 2 lengths that day. He had a bit of a trouble trip where he brushed, bobbled. He closed up well late, but he still needed something. And then the debut here at Turfway on the 2nd of April, going a mile on the main special weight, winning by 3 lengths from a tracking position. He took off clear late. A very good run. He's training very well locally. Back here off the bench. It wouldn't surprise me if he's fresh enough to win at 5-2. We'll use him here. And also talking about the 5-horse birthday time for that one random horse that could blow up this pick 4. He finally won in 7 offerings last time out at Laurel, going a mile and 8th on the lawn in the main 45,000. Won by length. Pedestrian fractions won it for him. Easy run there. A race before that, sprinting at Aqueduct on there, it wasn't up to par. He wants to route. He's getting back to a routing trip. A mile 16 should be fine. I think personally, mile and a quarter should be a little bit better for him in the future also. But at 15-1, it wouldn't surprise me. We'll definitely use him in the late pick 4. But to recap my selection for the 7th from Turfway, let's take the 3-horse Sensitivity. Give kudos to the 9-horse Idiomatic and the 5-horse Birthday Time. 3-9-5-7 super. 3-9-5 in your multi-race pick 4. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.